Alright, back with another online video. Here we go for number 2 here. As we get a really good exit because we kind of messed up and went down. And oh my god, they collided back there. That was pretty bad. As we get the early jump on the lead in this race, which is, I mean, good for me, but bad for racing. But I'm not one to complain. Well, that's the end, so no one passed me. With 1:10.165, that is the fastest lap of the race by about 2.5 seconds. Huntsman second and Helen in third. As I do believe I'm starting first at Silverstone. Huntsman right behind and Helen in third. As I just kind of smash in my line, I'm not giving anyone any room at all. As I think that's gonna work. Oh my gosh. Who was that? Specular? Is that Specular Cart? Yeah, he just rammed right into me. Interesting, as Huntsman gets the lead now. And wow, I absolutely hit. Specular Cart's now off the track. I guess that's served penalty. As we need... Oh my gosh, there is so much wreckage behind. As Camaro now, we have to pass him. And we have to pass Huntsman to get first. I don't know if we can do that, considering Camaro is pretty good on here. As he takes a very tight line through that corner. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, I think we're catching up to him just a little bit. But Huntsman seems to be getting away just a slight bit. As we take a wide approach and we start getting very close. As I think I made a mistake and I go on the outside and he got into me. I think that's just a racing incident. I wouldn't blame it on either. I mean, it was slightly my fault. I think I did a very big shunt behind. I'm just thank him for that. Not as like being sarcastic here. That was awesome. I get my speed back without any penalty. But yeah, I'm not too sure if that was just a mistake by me or we just kind of messed up, both of us. I'm not too sure, but I do know he made a mistake and it slowed him down quite a bit. As that is the completion of lap 1. What a crazy fest. And he got a huge lead because of the 2 crashes I had. But I am definitely chopping that down at this point now. As I think I'm now right behind him. As this can get pretty interesting. Where do I make the move? And I cut. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I think I was just in the moment trying to push super hard for every bit of time I had to catch up to the Huntsman. Because we are on last lap. We got to make the move as fast as we can as we get very, very close to him now. I think he made a mistake. He just went a little deep. As he goes very deep in this corner. As I take the inside and he kind of just comes across me. I'm not too sure what happened there. But I get the better of it. And that is that. And I think he fell out of the race. I don't know if he just gave up or quit. It looks like he quit. I came in first, Fawn second, and Helen third. I got a 1:22.9. As we come to Prague, short circuit. And I do believe Huntsman gets the better of me and gets a clean lap. So he starts first. As we come in tight, he's closing me in there as I get very close to the wall. I didn't care. I stuck in it. As I get the lead of the race. That's pretty nuts. I'm actually amazed by that, but you know, whatever. Sometimes crazy stuff happens. But yeah, this lap is not too bad. I didn't make any collisions with anyone. As I bet we're gonna just cut the chicane here. Yeah, we absolutely cut that. And we come into this corner. Oh, I almost hit that wall. That's very strange. Usually I never ever do that. But at least I adjust it. As we're coming up to lap traffic, that is pretty mind-blowing. We're only on lap 3 here, and we're already lapping traffic. I believe they're in Indy cars. That might be why. As I think we're coming through the chicane again, and oh my gosh, we make a mistake, and we do like a 720. I don't know what happened really. I think I just didn't turn enough. As I think we're making. Oh, I don't think I made a mistake. It's so much the tires shoved me into a wall. Interesting. As we're coming to the last lap, and that finishes the race. We had a huge gap. 35.119 as Huntsman comes in second and Helen third, but no one actually finishes it except Huntsman. As we come to the same track, just in reverse this time, just going the other way around here. As we start in second, because Huntsman gets another clean lap and I get a dirty one. He takes the inside approach because he started there, as I give him way too much room, and that gives him so much distance between us as I cut the two chicanes. As Huntsman is looking very eager to keep that position, I'm going to try to get around him as quickly as I can. As I start catching up to him, as we come into the fast section, I catch up a lot. Oh my gosh, he goes wide. I take the inside and I get position. I'm in first position now. That is pretty nuts. As we come to the end of the first lap, I am in first. I didn't think that would happen. And we jump to third. I think I make a mistake here. Yes, I do. I go into the wall. I just went wide. What? As Huntsman takes the lead of the race, I am now on the back foot here. As I'm behind Huntsman, he starts braking. He gets me back to position. What? I actually had to look back just because I was so blown away that he gave me back to position. I don't know if he just thought the better of it and said, whatever. As I take the win of the race with a 35.218. First position for me, Huntsman second, and Specular Kart third. As we come to Sebring, but it's in the wet. So we're going to get a really bad start here, I bet. Yeah, we didn't get a great start. But we started second, and now we are in first. Barely. We need to get a gap here before the first turn, as I don't really think we do get a great gap, but we stick it on the track, so that's nice, and we get first position through that corner. That's really nice, as we just kind of make a nice line through here to make a gap between Huntsman and me, and I think I am getting the better of him at this point in the race. And I do believe this is going to be a rainy one, so the fog starts coming in, but I think it goes away just the next lap, so not that big of a deal, and I think I'm going to run you through a lap here. So first turn's absolutely flat, very fast corner. If you mess it up, you're pretty much screwed. And this corner is very tough to get right. You have to just touch that curb just slightly, both curbs. You don't want to touch that curb too aggressively, or else your rear end will swing out. You don't want to touch the outside curb because it'll mess up your exit. As we're 79 milliseconds down on our split time, and we're going to come into the really harsh braking zone. This is probably one of the hardest of the race. As we jump into first to get a very good turn in there, as we get a good exit too, and we're coming into another longer straight than I'd like, and we brake very hard again, down to 70 miles an hour, as we get an okay exit through there. Just jump up to third and hold it through, brake into second gear, as we run it very close to the edge there, and we're 93 milliseconds up here. I'm pushing pretty hard, I bet, as I don't want to clip these two curbs because it messes up your line. You want to turn in very early for these corners so you don't go wide there, as you want to turn in again early for these corners and jump up to the gear of third to get a good exit. 76 milliseconds up, lost about 20 in there, but I think we can do this because I messed up the last corner in the last lap. Let's see if I can do it again. I do nail it. I didn't mess it up again. That's really good. Let's see what time we get. 1:25.695. What a lap. That's first, and it's clean. Huntsman gets second, and Futini, I think that's his name, gets third. As we start pole position because we got a clean lap, we are on Mugello short, as I get the better of Huntsman and get a good start here. That puts us ahead. No position changes here. As they both go off. That's very intriguing. And I don't think they made a position, as they go very, very wide here. That looked like a first-to-first race. Interesting. 37-1. Ban, one got second. Futini. Is it Futinte? I'm not too sure. I don't know what the heck I'm going to call him. Let's just call him Fun. How about that? I have no idea what his name is. Partially because I can't freaking read on here in second because there's too many damn letters to read. As he starts second and I start first, I believe, as I get the better start than he did, as I run very beautifully through that section. And again, and he goes wide. He goes into that like fence patch thing where you get extra grip on there. And I keep it very clean and tight through here. Interesting. And now that is the finish of the race here. That was pretty nice. As I get a 55.997, and Fun, I'm just going to call him Fun at this point, gets 58.8. I'll ask him what his name is and how to pronounce that. Jeez. As we start on Suzuka, and Fun is behind me, as I think Logic is in third. Not too sure. As I get the better start, and we're coming into the first corner, as I take it very carefully, and he doesn't. He goes very, very wide, and I gain that area that he made my own. Don't know why he went so aggressive in the first corner. Usually I take it really nice, especially because we're on rain tires here, so it's quite a bit slower. It's like 2 seconds slower per lap. As we come into the fog, in Forza it doesn't really rain at all. It's usually just fog. I don't know why Forza does that. If it's gonna rain, make it rain. As the fog starts leaving, there's only 3 people left. Cedric and Fun is now the only person in, and that is the finish of the race. 124.7 for me first, and Fun comes in second. Flatini? Is that his name? Flatini? Something like that. I'm still trying, guys. I'm still trying. As he starts second, This one starts third. Cedric starts fourth. I get a really good run here. But This one's right there. As he collides with me, I think he rammed into him. Yeah, he rammed into This one. Interesting. I didn't think he'd make a mistake like that, but I don't know if he got shunted or anything. I'm not quite sure, but I do know he hit This one. As we get 5th place here, 4th place now. We dropped quite a lot of positions there, and now we're in 3rd. Interesting how quickly we made up so many positions already. We're not even halfway through the lap yet, and we're already in 3rd place. As I just try to get every corner as nicely as I can. As we start catching up to Reggie, I think that's his name. Not too sure. As Cedric goes off the track, and we start catching up to him. Now we're just right behind him at this point. 100 feet now. As I mess up that corner, I think I accidentally dropped it into first for that corner, and I just kind of rolled with it at that point. I was pretty much, in there. As we start really, oh my gosh, we push that corner to the absolute extreme, and I think his name is Reggie. Let's ask Google. Google, is his name Reggie?
Gee, it's pronounced Reggie, you idiot.
Well, that's not the nicest thing she's ever said to me. Thanks, Google. Alright, Reggie it is. Alright, Reggie goes. As I bump Reggie. Interesting. I'm not too sure. I think I gave back position, though. I think I hit the brake. As he goes very deep. Twice. I get a very good run on him. As we go into the very fast corner, and I just make a ballsy move there. That's crazy. As Reggie goes into the grass. Oh my gosh, he's going to lose everything there. As he gets it back on track, though, thankfully. And now he's quite a distance behind, 2,000 feet. As I come into the end of the race, 113, and that was my fastest lap on the last lap. First for me, Reggie, second, and I think it's Futenti? Something like that. I cannot actually read his name on here. It's just awful. The reading window is just terrible. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you want next. I'm thinking of making some challenges for the F1 car for me, just to make it a little more interesting next time. Oh, and I thought I'd let you guys know that my upload schedule is definitely on track now. I upload 2 videos for every time attack video, so 1 online and 1 random video, and then a time attack. So it's 3 videos every time. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Hope that clears everything up. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.